Yeah, that's
But the
more,
sound was
yeah.
like it.
That's not dance hall there. That's
Yeah,
called
yeah, right.
that's called rebel music.
Or rebel raggy.
Rebel music. That's why you hear him talk about Babylon a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what you think about your boy releasing the national truth?
Yeah, so
Oh,
man.
boy, he dangerous, boy. You know what it is. Yes, sir. That ain't nothing. Y'all
They
ain't
say
seen
the
the
police
beginning.
had it
Man.
under control.
Man, that's just the beginning. Y'all think y'all ain't seen something? That man want to be like the great Stalin, Hitler.
Hey,
Tell
look.
him, Churchill, he want to be like them old fools, man.
He said that the national, they said the police didn't respond for hours or whatever. Police chief said, no, we had,
And under
we
control.
had it under control in 25 minutes.
Okay. So Trump sent them in because it looked good. Is that what it is, y'all
No, he
know?
didn't threaten to use military on his own people.
He said he would never do that when he ran. He defined every word that he said, man. All right, Jay, you got us rolling now. Okay, we on. Let me go ahead and lock you in, man. Get you right. You got me, boy. We on that live feed right now. Oh, boy, we live right now. We ain't playing. Live feed.
I like to give a shout out, you know what I'm saying? On my people. I know who y'all
Jay.
is. I'm gonna say shout out to Jay for letting me join here. You know what I'm saying? Call me up, come out the boat, you know what I'm saying? I do that on Saturdays and Sundays on my free time. I'm a constant thing going on. Jay on the boat, you know, record live for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jay be ready. Jay say you know he's ready.
Your own, everything.
Uh-oh, Jay's supposed to be being righteous now. Now he on this righteous thing. I don't know, you ain't ready for the strippers, is you, Jay? They say he on a path right now to righteousness. He going to the top.
Tell them what they do. There's nothing
Jay
to
say
do.
you following God's plan, ain't it? They ain't got nothing to do with you though, right? Yeah.
He got indulged in just the cameraman.
Oh yeah, he just gonna be filming.
Yeah.
Live feed, Jay.
Y'all seen what Stephon Diggs did?
Oh, you talking about with that drug he had?
Yeah.
You saw that? What the girls call him, Jay? Daddy.
Yeah, they call it
Daddy. Daddy, we'll do anything, Daddy. Anything, Daddy. Then he said, nah, nah, boo boo. He had that powder. Rich, that boy had that powder, nah, nah, boo boo. That's what he told them. They said, oh no, they snatch out his hand. Now the Patriots talking about they don't know what they're gonna do about that boy. The NFL gonna have to punish that boy for that. Yeah. That boy had that tooth out there, didn't he? How we gonna go, Jay? Same way. Touch the top and on that.
Not on Twitch.
Yeah, but Carter was on the boat at the time that happened. She was downstairs on the boat.
Yeah. So,
Right around the corner.
you think she don't know he had that?
Oh, she know he had that tooth,
I mean,
man.
you know, she probably indulged in herself.
Ain't no telling all these celebrities they got that tooth, man. Jay, you see exactly what it was. Was it pink, Jay?
She was like,
Look, he looked like he had something in the part of it.
Man, beside us.
But people say it looked like he was
Look like candy. That's what I thought it was, them Skittle gang.
What's pink powder?
That's that tooth.
What's that?
That's that new drug, MDM, Molly, the best Molly,
Oh,
the
I
best
heard
ketamine, Molly's, all of the best drugs mixed in one. And all the celebrities use it.
Now what is it supposed to do?
Oh, it's supposed to give them a euphoria like nothing out of this world. It's a party drug. They sell it in the nightlife, in clubs in Miami and places like that. You know, they say it's $1,000 a gram.
Wow.
1 little gram, $1,000. Yeah. And the girls go crazy over it. It give them the euphoria. It make them want to have sex. It make them feel so sexy. They say it's called Tucci. They tell me it ain't even got cocaine in it, but boy showed me. He showed me the ingredients. You know what I mean?
it's like you said, called cocaine.
Yeah, cause it's powder, but it's got that. And your boy on that thing too, ketamine. He say he on it.
Oh, you mean Elon Musk?
Elon, yeah, he said I like ketamine. It helped me sometimes 'cause I have so much
Y'all heard
stress,
that.
so much stress on my body and all that. I say, oh my God, that's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, you don't want to mess yourself up like that. What's the ingredients in the Tucci? Sure. I ain't answering the phone for that girl. She ain't gonna work me like that.
I'm Natasha Bertrand, Devin Kennedy, and this is CNN.
Let's get back to our top story right now. The protests in Los Angeles. Joining us now.
There they go.
Rita Singh. She's a CNN political commentator.
Protests in Los
Former
Angeles.
Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary, and was also Vice President Kamala Harris's Deputy Press Secretary. Sabrina, thanks so much for joining us. As you know, President Donald Trump has ordered the deployment of some 2,000 National Guard
Cocaine is a powder mixture of drugs that usually does not
of the
include
United States
cocaine,
military.
but instead a combination of other
Well,
drugs.
thanks, Wolf, for having me
Okay.
on.
Pink
I
pink
mean,
color
it is
due to the
illegal
addition
use
of
of
food
the
color.
United States military. The president does have the authorization to do that. The difference here is how he's doing it. It's
Flavor.
completely unprecedented. Usually with an event like this, there's coordination between the governor of that state and the
That's that
president of the United States. And the governor is usually
That's a party
requesting
drill.
additional forces to come into his or her state to help with our response.
I'm mad at Trump, man. I'm disappointed in everything Trump stands for at this point. Why would he unleash the National Guard on his own people?
Pink cocaine usually does not contain any cocaine.
Oh, no cocaine.
Most common drugs that have
What is it?
At the end of the day, a governor like Governor Newsom knows his state
MDMA, ecstasy, ketamine, caffeine, yeah. That's it. That's it. That's the one. You hear all that stuff, Rich? Well, that's the one they using in the clubs, $1,000 a gram. So it's got MDM in it, ketamine.
It was first, it was said.
The Defense Secretary, Sabrina,
What? It was just like in that movie. How you ever seen Power? And that movie, Power? Yeah, when they had that drug in there. And Tommy, that movie called Tommy, it came on after Power. That's what it remind you of, that movie Tommy, when they had that drug. They called him Dolly, though.
It was first introduced to
Sexual dysfunctional people. See, it makes them want to have
but
sex.
it was removed from the market due to
Yeah, our
safety
U.S. Marines
concerns.
are trained to combat and
Has also been referred to as
Tucci, that's it.
American Marines
Tucci.
program to deal with what is, for the most part, peaceful protest is not a good use of force. It does not make sense for their training.
So we got Molly in it and ecstasy in it.
At the end of the day, those
Man, hey, Rich, boy, that drug there mess him up, won't it, Rich? Well, take him to take him where George Clinton went. George Clinton claimed he was on the Celestial ship, Rich.
That's why he lost all that money, y'all.
That boy said he was on the mothership,
Guys in
man.
the Balmain came out and they used his song.
Yeah,
They made millions. He got pennies.
he got penny, sure did. Boy said he was on the mothership.
Tommy Dog. They used Tommy Dog.
Even the Q Dolls use it. The Q Dolls, that's sorority. That's their theme song. Everybody use that Tommy Dog. Like you say, George Clinton ain't getting nothing off of it.
troops on American streets, Sabrina, would require President Trump to endorse what's called the Insurrection Act. The president is calling the protesters insurrectionists. Does the unrest we're seeing in Los Angeles meet the conditions for Trump to invoke this law?
Hey, what you
I
want
think
to
clearly what you're seeing is examples of.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that National Guard. Jay, you seen that? Trump unleashing the National Guard on the people in California
Nah, why he do that?
because of the ICE. ICE was out there making big arrests, going in places of sanctuary. You know, it's a law. Trump breaking the law. You're not supposed to go into churches. A church is a sanctuary. A church is somewhere people don't want their kids or they don't want to get. That's somewhere you can drop somebody off. And that's what the churches was, the sacred place, always. It's like that part of our Constitution. Safe haven, yeah. And they not Trump breaking the law by doing that, man. He ain't supposed to be going to churches. He going to all these other papers, but he got them allowing them to go in churches and all the other places.
So what the National Guard supposed to do?
The National Guard is going to keep the people from protesting. Because Trump don't want people to take to the
So
streets.
what was the purpose of him?
A peaceful protest. They already asked Trump when he ran, would you stop a peaceful protest by putting the National Guards on the people? He says, no, I never do that.
The police chief said about the protesters. Listen to this.
What it means?
Telling the truth.
People who are out there doing the violence
protesting. That's right.
And to be able to express their feelings about the immigration enforcement issue.
Sabrina, what do you make of this point there?
Yeah, I think that's completely right. People who are committing acts of violence, burning cars, smashing the windows of police vehicles, vandalism, stealing, that is not peaceful protesting. That is not freedom of speech. You do not have the right to do that, and you should absolutely be fully held accountable by the law enforcement on the ground who are trying to protect those who are peacefully protesting and making a statement.
Otherwise, they ain't gonna be able to distinguish what's a peaceful protest and what's not.
Ice raids and police officers going into restaurants and communities and grabbing people. Some people who have been living there for 10, 15 years. But absolutely, if you're committing an act of violence, that police officer, that police chief.
But they say ICE is kidnapping people.
That should not be.
They say that's why they say that's kidnapping, man. That's not the law. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. They ICE running in restaurants, snatching mothers out of all kind of old stuff, man. Blanket.
For the next hour, stay with us for that.
A lot of people, and the governor who backed Trump on that, they said that they wish he would just go after the violent and the criminal gang.
Instead of just going after
little
regular
Latino
citizens.
people.
Yeah, just going after regular citizens. Yeah.
Yeah.
He going after anybody and everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, you see, he put Africa on the travel ban.
Yeah.
Yeah. He put Yemen on there. What part of Africa? No, he ain't put all of it. It was Yemen and one other
He
country.
ain't put Nigeria on.
Nah, he ain't put Nigeria on there.
Central Africa.
Yeah, certain parts. Yeah.
Sudan and
I saw
Somalia
it.
and East Africa.
Somalia and Yemen. That's the only one. Somalia.
No, it was more, it was, look. It's a few of them. Look.
There you go. Let's see.
Not subject to the travel ban.
Okay, Libya.
Yeah,
Somalia.
In the United States or current.
Why Eritrea? Why the Eritrean and Yemen and the Somalian people? Those are the two Ethiopian people, man. He dirty for that. He say Eritrean, Somalian people.
But national interest is next to fine for Washington.
I hope that don't mean he's gonna get rid of this thing.
What?
I hope that don't mean he's gonna get rid of the rich people. Because how can you become the rich people from Ethiopia?
No, they ain't have Ethiopia on there.
No, I'm just saying. You can't-
Okay.
Just by looking at them, you don't know.
Eritrean, they the same people, really.
Exactly.
They just from that region. They gonna have it on their passport. Eritrean.
Ethiopia used to rule the Eritrea when they had.
They gonna have it on their passport. Yeah, they had a civil war with Ethiopia.
But I'm saying though,
You can't distinguish them.
yeah,
No, not by look. Even Somalian people, they look like the Ethiopian, just like them. The Somalian women beautiful, just like Ethiopian women, man.
But you know what they're doing in the country, the women, right?
What?
They cut the clip.
They click on.
Yeah.
Why? That sensation part.
Girl, a woman got twice as many nerve endings on the clip than a man do on his feet.
Yeah, of course.
And they'll cut it off. Sometimes Somalia.
That's why a
will go far
doctor
as
know what
cutting
he's
the
doing with a real Dr. J. He a click master. He know how to touch it, lick it, lop it, all that. You know what I mean? That's a boy who done just laid in the bed and studied the girl's body, you know. Lay there an hour playing with her, Jay. Oh, when they kid it off, they Muslims. Cause they ain't supposed to, they don't want them women to feel that sensation, do they? Is that what it's about?
Yeah,
They Muslim.
Yeah,
It's cause their religion. It's their religion. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But a lot of those
tribes
women
do
wear
it too.
veils. You ever see the Muslim women don't wear nothing but their eyes? They got to cover their whole body up. Their men they have to be totally submissive to their men. You wouldn't want no woman like no robot, this totally submissive. I wouldn't want that. I want somebody to talk back and talk back to me and say something smart to me. I don't want no woman who just gonna be a robot, man. You know, I don't know how deep they submissiveness is. They very submissive though, ain't they? Yeah, Muslim women. The woman who wear that thing over there.
Christian women and the black Jews in Ethiopia cut women's clits out.
Oh,
and the
so-
Pagan tribes.
But those are the Jews, the black Christians who don't eat pork. They don't eat pork. They call them, what's the name, Christians. What they
You know
call
they
them?
say go back to doing that, the pharaohs. Now what the internet said it was Egypt that first did that was back in 600 something BC.
It
Not
was-
all the pharaohs, but in 600 BC.
What they did to the women back then, man,
They
what
cut
that?
clips.
Damn, really clear.
Some of the Somalia, you cut the lips out. In some
Dang.
Arab countries, you sew it up, sew a part of the woman's womb.
Oh, no.
So
They
she
done
can
went
just
too
have-
far.
So she can just PP and just have a slow opening for administration.
You know what? That's sad.
That's zombieism.
That's zombies, yeah. That's sad. That's why they wouldn't be trying to get the hell out of them countries too.
And then they tried to say the Prophet Muhammad ordained that.
Really?
In Islam.
They had Abraham Day this weekend.
Huh?
Abraham Day.
What, it was his birthday?
They was worshiping Abraham this weekend. I forgot.
And some all through Christianity, Islam, and Judaism.
They call Orthodox Christians. They don't eat, they like, just like Jews, the Orthodox Christians, they don't eat no pork.
You know, they don't worship Jesus' birthday on December 25th either.
When they worship it on?
Like the Orthodox Eastern Europe, January 7th.
January 7th, okay.
Same both under Capricorn.
And they don't eat pork.
Yeah, they don't eat pork.
Oh.
A lot of recent countries don't eat pork.
Yeah.
I don't eat it myself, but when I get home here, I remember them sausage biscuits.
Oh,
I
boy.
sure enough grab me one.
Hey. That brother say he do the knowledge, he don't eat it himself, but for them sausage biscuits now calling, boy, he in trouble.
Your boy Daniel has them sausage biscuits on sale with an egg.
Sausage biscuits and bacon.
And bacon. More people eat bacon. I made some bacon that weekend. I said, boy, I ain't making no bacon. He kept at it. I went in and threw a few slices in there. I can make some bacon too, boy. I don't eat it, but I make the best bacon, Jay. Leave a little fat in there. You like a little fat on there?
Yeah, the bacon, yeah.
Yes, a little fat. Don't cook the fat where it be too crunchy.
These are some pretty sensitive foreign policy discussions. The president mentioning military leaders. You also saw the Secretary of State Marco Rubio standing there with the president as he was heading up into the mountains. And we do know that there are a number of critical foreign policy issues that the president now faces some decisions on. One on Ukraine. We are now butting up against that 2-week deadline that the president set at the end of May as he was asked what he would do with Vladimir Putin, how to proceed on that situation.
You see what happened with that drone strike on Ukraine did, right?
Oh, yeah, that boy Putin come back with it full of vengeance, then.
Well, they say Putin got 2/3 of the country now.
2/3 of it.
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
But he desperate himself because he's running out of manpower. They both running out of manpower.
Okay, both of them are.
Yeah.
So that's never ending. Ain't nobody gonna win that then, is it?
No, well, you know, they get Russia getting help from the North Korea.
Oh, they
They
are.
had them in battle with.
Okay, they sure did. I remember that. Yeah.
Now, the president clearly facing a new juncture as he works on these critical diplomatic efforts around the world. Pam.
All right, Kevin Liptak, thank you so much.
Supreme Court ruled that they can look in your social security information.
No.
Yes, they did.
Oh, Trump up under Trump.
Yeah, those, there was it.
Those. What you
That
mean
was
look
before
into
the
it?
Supreme Court said, yeah, y'all can go and get them, look in their records.
Oh, make sure people playing by the books.
I don't know what they gonna do with what they find stuff.
But I thought that boy was
I hope they
gonna.
don't find out that I said I was an alien with a spaceship.
Uh-oh. Well, you was out that mothership too. Uh-oh. Don't tell me don't tell me you're an alien too. Well, where you from?
Serious.
You're an Anunnaki.
I'm from Sirius.
Oh, Sirius?
Yeah.
Where the radio, where they get the satellite Sirius radio from?
No, Sirius the dog star.
Okay.
The brightest star in the heavens. You even call it the star of Bethlehem in the wintertime.
What your boy say? Your boy call him Flugeroid.
Dr. York.
Yeah, Dr. York said, boy, it's different
Dr.
race.
York
He
got-
said you
Dr.
got the
York
Flugeroid, you got the Astron Command. He named all the different races of aliens. Boy, he act like he do his.
Cancer, and Cancer's got one of the most powerful imaginations of the zodiac.
Oh man, he knew
They
it.
got to make up something out of the blue to make a dollar.
Man, that man knew exactly who was an alien and who wasn't.
And with the new locking head, moving into tight spaces is the old news with Roberto Bucks.
Now the Anunnakis, we know about the Anunnakis now, right?
Well, some say the Anunnaki, the mammy of the Anunnaki, created the white man, and then others say
They say your boy Yakub. What's the name? Say Yakub created the white
David
man.
York say that the Anunnaki created.
Yeah.
Created us all as homoid, a hairy like man type. But the others say man didn't come from ape. Ape came from man.
Yeah.
When
And
they talk about man, they talk about black men.
but you got to know there were giants who walked the earth back then. They say giants the ones, that's in the Bible when they say they call them Nephilians.
But
And they had pregnated women back then.
David York said back in the day that the giants that they talk about were mental giants. They were mental giants, meaning they were, why they said Bible saying they were men of Rion. They were men of Rion, meaning that they were powerful, respected men. They call them the sons of God.
Okay, got it.
Well, the white man, when the white man took power, he was like a sort of son of God. Because he got his understanding to go up the edgy type of walk.
He got his what?
When he took power, they say he didn't really get complete power until 1914. But when he took power, he went across the world,
Impregnated every nation.
all types of women.
Yeah.
That's like a son of God. We once did it too. That's why all the races in the way in the East.
That's
the
why
Africans and all that,
but that's why
they hate us.
But that's why you find the Olmec over in Mexico. They had black people. Black people been all over the earth. You got black Chinese, black Mexican, black everything.
But
You know what I mean?
Ask yourself now.
But guess where the most black people live? They're concentrated right now. Brazil. I didn't know they had that many slave descendants of black people, man. Outside of Africa.
And having all those people all over the world and the different types, when you see them.
Them Brazilians mixed with everything, ain't they?
When you see it nowadays, China and all the countries, what they look like? They look like white. So what happened to all the black Chinese?
They got black Chinese.
No,
They
I'm
get
talking
I'm
about
sorry.
in the majority. They killed them all.
They did, but they were samurai. The original samurais were black.
They killed us all from sea to shining sea.
God damn.
Brought to you by Mesobook.com.
We used to be a majority of black people over here as natives. They killed us all. We was in Europe. They killed us all. So it's a two-way street on that.
You see that museums in Europe, they're full of black artifacts.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
black Madonnas and black Masons and black Moors and the people who taught them, you know what I mean?
It's a move he is slamming as, quote, unconstitutional.
Yeah, it's unconstitutional.
Donald Trump has created the conditions you see on your TV tonight. He's exacerbated the conditions. He's, lit the proverbial match. He's putting fuel on this fire. Ever since he announced he was taking over the National Guard in a legal act, an immoral act, an unconstitutional act.
Wow.
And for more on this, we're joined now by Axios senior politics reporter Mark Caputo. Mark, is the governor right?
I don't know, I'm not a constitutional scholar nor expert, and the courts will decide that issue.
So how has what we've seen this weekend from President Trump how has it played into the larger political agenda of this?
Well, I would imagine both Newsom and Trump have their own political agendas, and so far, what I cover thinks that this is the fight that they want. Not sure what Gavin Newsom thinks, but I doubt he's acting the way he is.
What are you talking about with?
The boys.
The Moors, that's what he said it was?
He gonna mention my last name.
What's happening is major tax cut and immigration policy. And the news that came out of Los Angeles, his reaction to it, and Newsom's reaction to it is going to make it easier, and they're doing it now, for Trump White House to begin messaging to Republicans saying, you're either with Trump and with immigration enforcement and this bill, or you're with Gavin Newsom and people waiting.
Okay, got it. Coleman. Okay, Coleman. Okay. That's another name for more, huh?
White House made publicly, they're making it privately now.
You heard Bobby Hemby, right?
Yeah. He was a poor righteous teacher. He come up doing all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It could be. I think it's more of a warning shot to other people who might protest. I'm not in Los Angeles. I have not done any reporting down there on the ground. I am prisoner to what I've seen on the media.
give me a hit of a number.
That Donald
In
Trump,
the last 6 months, I done hit the 6,000.
you lying. What you been playing?
I played the Big Four.
Pick 4, what's coming out today, brother?
I don't know, I got a bunch of them. I'm gonna go for them all.
Okay.
I put my 11-11 in.
That 11-11.
I hit that in 2000.
That's finna fall. That's finna come in real
When it
soon.
come, I'm getting 5,000.
You already put that in.
I done been playing that number since the
I've
last time
I've been seeing 111. Me and my wife been seeing 111 a lot.
You know the last time 11-11 came out?
When?
2011. That's when I hit it. I've been playing it ever since.
11-11.
I said I'll never make that mistake again. I'm playing it for 50 cents, just being 25 1. I'm playing it for $1 and get 5,000.
So you hit that 11. So if I hit 11-11 and put $1 on it, that's 5,000.
That's 5,000.
I'm finna play that today. I'm for real.
You gotta put it, the only way you can play it is with
You got
that.
what? You had to play
Four
what?
different numbers.
You had to do-
4 numbers of the same suit.
What you mean?
It's 1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
The only way you can play that, you can't play that 50-50 on boxing. You gotta play it exact. That's
Exactly. Yeah, that's the only way it's gonna come out is that. Cause it's 1-1-1. It is exact. Yeah.
Now that's song show.
I'm gonna play that today. Shoot, Jay. Shoot, $1 pay $5,000
I'm coming
on
home.
1-1-1. It ain't came out in a minute either. What's today's date today?
It's the 9th.
The 9th.
You should have told me this earlier, man. This is on the way. Let me see.
That's an easier message for the White House
I'm gonna start playing
and
it.
for Trump.
I'm gonna play it too. 111. I'm just going on what he say. The man say he been hitting, Jay. You know what I mean? You ain't even gotta play that much on it. You can play 50 Cent. Like he say, 50 Cent. 50 Cent gonna bring 2,500.
For real?
Yeah, exact. On 1-1-1. So many people hit one year. They had to. I think something happened where they had to. It was some numbers that came out like that not too long ago. Everybody hit, man. They couldn't even pay everybody out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they had to quit playing it at a certain time. And the day is, what's the day? 6/9. This is a perfect day to play it. 6 months, 9th day. Rick, the day 6/9.
Oh, what's the play?
To play that 1-1-1, it's a transition day. You got your 6 and your 9. You know what I mean?
6'9" is sexual position.
Is it what?
It's a sexual position.
Nah.
You heard it 6'9", you
I
heard
heard
that,
it.
right?
Well, I heard a star 69.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
6'9", you in the girl's womb and she on your head. 6'9".
That's old school. When I do 6 and 9, I have my phone number with 6 and 9. You know, if you put star 6 and 9 before any number you dial, your number show up private. Star 6-7. You didn't know that, did you?
They used to have that with
You put
AT&T
star
back in
6-7.
the
Like
day.
if somebody don't want to answer the phone for you, Jay, put star 6-7, then put the area code there. They won't even know it's you. They won't come up private. I do people like that all the time. You know, answer the phone for me. I got you on this. That's my wife. I got her like that before. Don't want to answer the phone. I hurry up. I call back 2 minutes later and put that star 6-7 in there. Hello? Okay. You didn't want to answer the first time I called. Jay, that's your girl now, ain't it? Or she still your sister? Y'all getting tight, Jay.
That's my best.
Best friend, y'all tight, man.
Oh, yeah.
You think one day y'all probably could ever talk? Or you don't know?
Nah.
Y'all already done made that level where she your best friend. Y'all got a lot in common, man.
Yeah, I met her at my old job.
What?
I met her at my old job.
Really? Y'all got a lot in common. She's a cool girl, man. I just look positive young girl. She be making her content too, huh?
Yeah. We try to teach her how to do it.
Oh, really? Oh, she don't know.
Nah, she don't know that much. Like, she said I know how to make mine fast, but I told her I'll teach her.
It's your phone you have too, right? You got that iPhone too, right?
Yeah,
iPhone make a difference, man. iPhone got
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, Ricky.
Tremfya is proven to significantly reduce joint pain, stiffness, and swelling.
Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine.
Emerge as you with clear skin. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. son. And that is what he will always be. And we'll remind him of that every day.
Power of therapy, and it's some of the best help you can get. That's why we've made it easier for over 5 million people worldwide to find. Because when help gets better, we all do too.
Coco conquers the clay. Coco Gauff pulled off an incredible comeback at the French Open to win the second Grand Slam of her career. She's the first American champion in a decade over at Roland Garros. Plus, the men's final, a truly amazing 5.5-hour match.
coming, Jay. Give me one
Unforgettable comeback. Let's go live right now to CNN's Corey Wire joining us with the latest. What an amazing pair of victories for these young superstars.
You seen the chocolate piece going in?
Back on Saturday, what an incredible
You seen the chocolate piece going in?
Feels like she's been around forever, but she only turned 21 a few months ago. She turned pro at 14. And our friends at TNT Sports, this year's Roland Garros right holders, were surprised to find out Coco had never popped a bottle of champagne before, Wolf. And they gave her one there to celebrate her very first French Open win. Congrats to Coco Gauff, first American to win his Serena Williams. And just yesterday, Wolf, on the men's side with the great Grand Slam finals ever, 5 hours, 29 minutes.
My piece to the back was the charger to go on
Sinner
race
hadn't
station.
lost a single set all tournament. He won the first 2 sets against Carlos Alcaraz. And had it down
Dang,
41 in
man.
the third, but Carlos did not give up. He fought all the way back to win that third set. Just to the ground, he won some more. Alcaraz then goes on to win the fourth set to tiebreak. And in the fifth and final set, also going to a tiebreak, he completes the comeback. Becoming the first player there to win the men's French Open final after saving 3 match points. But now back-to-back champs, Yannick Sinner's 20-match win streak in majors. Alcaraz has now won his first 5 Grand Slam finals, and he wins his 5th major, Wolf, of his career at the exact same age as idol. Rafa Nadal won his 5th, both exactly 22 years, 1 month, and 3 days
Yeah.
old. Congrats to Carlos.
You know how I feel. What's up, John? What's going on with you, brother? What you got going on? You what?
I work there, St. Saturday.
To the what?
St. Saturday.
Oh, Texas Charlotte. I thought you weren't going down there.
I went Saturday.
You talking like you wasn't even messing with it.
I mean, cause I ain't nothing to do, cause I just stay home, but I said, I ain't nothing to do. I went inside,
Okay, so you just went ahead down there.
Yeah, my friend, she wanted to go to, so I said, we gonna do that, she was gonna drive, we got that together.
She wanted to go down there.
Yeah.
She loved that, didn't she? They say them young boys start shooting down there this weekend, Jay. Yeah, they say Romeo B and Paul. Yeah.
I don't know why they were shooting me.
You know why?
I don't know. Come down to a fight or something.
Right. Enjoy ourselves, well, we shoot the people, enjoy ourselves.
I'm practicing. Crazy.
Make no sense. I go Saturday. I go Sunday.
Oh, you ain't go Sunday? Oh, you did good by not going Sunday.
I stayed Saturday because Saturday was pretty good. We went down and got free stuff. It had an hour.
Oh, y'all got free stuff?
Yeah, they always give free stuff. Every time, still put free stuff in there, just not free stuff.
Oh, I didn't know they had giveaways out there.
Yeah, my giveaways. They hell, giveaways, Tay Charlotte, all that there. But yeah, who high?
Oh, I know it was. You don't have to get nothing.
You gotta buy tokens. I said, I'm not doing that. I don't know. Say, no way. Everybody got to spend about like.
Did they give away in the ice cream?
Ice cream, fresh cream, like, they said come sound free stuff.
They always give away ice
Yeah,
cream.
but the food, man, you gotta buy a token, about 20 tokens. Just to get what you want.
What you want? Yeah, they're high now.
Yeah,
and like they say, they don't call it taste for nothing.
Yeah.
Don't think you gonna eat that and that's your dinner.
Yeah,
You leave out and taste the Charlotte J, you still be hungry, man.
Taste of it, you gotta get value.
Yeah, that's what you never good for.
So you gotta spend about like $5 buy something for you. I said, man,
Hey, you got on up out there. There was a lot of women up there, Jay.
we got to downtown and ate down here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, down there.
Oh, you and old girl did?
Nah, she wouldn't go, but she wanted to go, but she go back home. I went
By yourself, yeah.
By myself, yeah.
I know you'll holler at something, boy. Know how you do.
By
Boy, that
myself.
don't play, boy. You see something by itself, you gonna holler.
Wash clothes and watch the UFC football.
Okay.
Football. I watch that. Boy, they hit. They weren't playing.
They were hitting.
Yeah, boy, they hit.
That's the boy. He got that electric bike. That gonna run. That was Johnson need to get. But Johnson had that electric bike, he wasn't in good shape as he in. You know what I mean, Jay? He in good shape now, cause he ride everywhere, you know? When he got that electric, that boy get lazy. You know what I mean? He get lazy. Quick. Mike Taylor, I found it. It was right there where it was. That was Anderson. It was right there where it was. No, I know you did. I know you don't. But I'm gonna still ask you that. Yeah. And I don't touch yours neither, okay? Hey, I don't touch yours neither. Yeah. Same common courtesy. Same courtesy you give me, I give it back to you. I got you, don't worry. Oh, you say you knew I'd find it. You would have bitch you. That's right. That's right. Right there on the spot. Rattlesnake. You right. I got hit twice. Boy, man, go ahead and leave that old bacon alone. I hear you scraping them old pot. What you had stuck in that old pot? That bacon? Boy, that boy is stuck. You ain't put enough grease in there. All right, man. Them eggs supposed to slide out. You supposed to be let the pan, the egg just slide out the pan. You ain't got to scrape no pan. Oh, your pan, I got Teflon. Okay, don't eat that Teflon, man. All right. Oh, what's up? What the hell? Tell me. All right, Jay, you about ready, boy. What you gonna do the rest of the day, Jay? Day off?
Yeah, it's my day off. I got to the gym and
You gonna hit the bag later?
yeah. I just called my best friend called me earlier just to talk to me about it.
Oh, you want to get out there a little bit? Yeah. Oh, that's old girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she wanted to go out there.
You want to do something, man. What y'all be feeding at work? Y'all go get a smoothie or something?
Yeah, we usually do like a smoothie or I go home and I'll make a
And you cook something to eat?
yeah, so I do like meal prep everything.
Oh, you do? Okay. What you prep it with?
So I think this week I'm just gonna do chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice, that's good. Now you working on yourself when you do that.
Yeah.
Only thing my problem just been them sweets at night, man. I had to get out in that beer. I talked to one of my other guys who work out. He said I got to go to that Mick Ultra. You heard of Mick Ultra beer? It's 0 calories.
I heard
They
about
one of
it.
the only beers that they make out there with 0 calories in it.
Yeah.
And they ain't the best tasting beer, but you know what I mean? They treat you better than them Coronas and them Modelo.
Yeah.
Them Corona and Modelo keep a little gut on you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna switch it on this week. Need to go down here and get on sea moss too. I missed that. Might ride down here now and get it. Shit. You ever tried that sea moss, Jay?
I don't want to though.
Get on that sea moss. It's like $20 a bottle. They sell it down at the health store.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blend that in your drinks, man. You'll be able to tell the difference right away.
I'm about to try it out.
Yeah, right.
Always doing something.
Yeah, I hate that little test, man. We're gonna need to know a test in case Trump sends the National Guard out here. Huh? Yeah, I'm sick of all these people down there.